There's one thing I've tried to implement into my training recently, which is slow and controlled movement. And I'm wondering if instead of pumping out reps as fast as I can and doing things more aggressively, I'm wondering if with slow and controlled I can make more progress. And then it made me think of how we can maybe implement slow, controlled movements into our everyday life, into not just training, not just exercise, but how we operate. Because when it comes to fitness influencers, fitness critics, most of the time, they'll talk about the stretch and the controlled, steady movements and how that will gain you the best results. But in life, mostly people will tell you to work harder, work faster, work more. And I wonder if actually by working steadier, working more controlled, working slower but better, you could then in life gain better results. And when I say slower and better, I kind of just mean when we have a calmer mind, we can make clearer choices. And when we react from stress or urgency, we often regret the choices that we make in those times. It made me think of the story of the tortoise and the hare, where the hare gets off to a flying start and then takes a big old nap, and the tortoise, slow and steady, just overtakes it, wins the race. And honestly, I think consistency plays a big part in this, but I also think mindset plays a huge role. Because I always remember when I'm studying, or if I have an exam to do, a test, anything like that, if I'm slow with it, controlled in my mind, like feet flat on the ground, back straight, paying attention, calm. Calm's the key word here. When I'm calm, everything's way easier. When I'm controlled, steady, calm. And I think that's something that I think that's something that takes a bit of practice. Something we have to train ourselves how to cope with stress, these factors that can cause us anxiety, these factors that can mess with our nervous system. You notice when people have a bit of an overreactive nervous system and are really sensitive to stress, they find they have a hard time being calm, remaining calm. And I think when they're in certain situations, the results that they may want won't be as high. They won't achieve as well as they could have without being able to stay calm. It's like constantly fighting against the flow of life, against the stream, instead of sort of going with the flow, running with the river. And this is why I think hustle culture is a bit of a myth. And I think it's just why people push you to hustle, or society or whoever, so they can sell you a sweet course. I should sell a course on anti-hustle culture and make loads of money. But when we rush things, when we push it, when we try to go beyond our limits constantly, we end up burning out. We don't get the results we want, and I think we lose touch with our goal and why we even started in the first place. But just like in nature, nothing blooms all year round, nothing grows all year round. It comes with seasons, and some of those seasons are rest. So it's like steady, controlled effort plus rest can take us a bit further. And that's my yarn for today. Hopefully it's not too noisy in the background. The boys are doing some work. If the video sucks, I'll just come another day and reshoot it. But then it won't be as authentic as me just chatting shit off the top of my head. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.